Abigail Schmidt here with the LAML News, and today we'll be discussing the new controversial topic called the HETCH HETCHY debate. There's a new piece of legislation called the RACRE Act that's being considered, and if the act is passed, then the Tuolumne River will be dammed and a large supply of water that's used by the San Joaquin Valley farmers will be diverted to San Francisco, who's in desperate need of water. I'm here today with two San Joaquin Valley farmers to discuss the pros and cons of this debate. Here with us now, we have Luke John and Luke Johnson. These two cousins come from a long line of a family farming business, and we appreciate you two taking time out of this busy part of the year to share your thoughts with us. So, how long have you been farming for?
Our family has been living in San Joaquin Valley for generations.
And what kind of crops do you grow?
Well, the valley is known for its diverse array of seasonal crops, including walnuts, oranges, rice, grapes, olives, corn, beans, and lots of other fruits and veggies, along with livestock such as cattle, but we specialize in grapes and nuts.
Okay. And so, how many people do your crops provide food for?
The San Joaquin Valley provides food for people all over the world. The area is actually considered the food basket of America.
And so, how much water does it take to irrigate your crops?
Altogether, we use 3,600 to 4,700 acres per feet per day of water that flows through the Tuolumne River. The river provides water for 200,000 acres of the valley, and they're telling us that we can just use groundwater if they cut off our supply. But if we use just the groundwater, we'll be using water in excess of the speeds that it regenerates.
Okay. And how many acres of the land is covered by the San Joaquin Valley farmland?
All of the farmland combined is 257,000 acres of crops and produce.
And so what exactly would happen if your water supply got cut in half? Such as, what would happen if HETCH HETCHY was put into motion? How would this affect the surrounding areas?
If our supply was cut in half, we wouldn't be able to irrigate our crops efficiently. So we would cut our number of crops in half. Considering we produce more than half of the state's agricultural output, many different places, not only including the close-by areas, would be suffering from a shortage of food. We are known as the food basket of the world because of the vast variety and large amount of food we produce for a widespread population.
Okay, so conservationists believe that HETCH HETCHY should be put into motion because it would be a better use of the water supply to go to larger populations such as the city of San Francisco. What is your stance on this idea?
Considering that our land provides so much food to places in the world and is a large part of our economy, removing our water supply would ultimately do more damage than not giving it to San Francisco.
So San Francisco is in dire need of water. They've been through a drought, they were burning. How do you guys feel, how do you support your side after hearing about all this?
Well, we obviously feel bad for them, and that's not a good thing that they're going through. But with the state that they've been expanding in San Francisco, they keep using more and more water, and eventually there won't be any left for us to grow for our crops. And we don't just provide food for the surrounding areas and the state. We provide food for the whole world.
Do you have any opinions on this?
Yeah, what Luke said. Right now we just share half of our water. If the bill gets passed, and then they'll keep expanding, and eventually we won't have any farm water left.
Mm-hmm. So the Army Corps of Engineers is pushing for the RACRE Act to go through so they can help San Francisco find the water sources that they need. How do you guys feel about that?
I assume the Army Corps of Engineers will be hired to build the HETCH HETCHY Dam. And so they're really just in it for the money. They don't care about the water source or where the water even goes, as long as they get paid to build the dam.
Mm-hmm.
They just want the money!
Well, thank you guys for coming here today. We appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come give us your input on the whole HETCH HETCHY debate. I feel like it was a very enlightening debate.
Yes, it was.
Thank you for having us here.
You're welcome. You guys can go now. So after speaking to our guests today, we can ultimately conclude that the San Joaquin Valley farmers have a strong viewpoint as to why the RACRE Act should not be put through and why the HETCH HETCHY should not be put into motion. I'm Abigail Schmidt, and thank you for watching LAML News. See you next week.